Welcome to another Poetry in Action, the how-to in creating different forms of poetry for my incredible Godzillas. We are looking at the poetry form of a Cinquain. This one has specific rules that you must follow. Like with some things, follow the rules to make sure that this turns into the proper form itself. This one has 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each one has a rule it needs to follow. It is all going to be on one subject. The first line is one word. It is a noun, which is what the subject of this poem is going to be about. So the thing this poem will be about. The second line describes the noun, uses your adjectives. The third line has 3 words. So you go 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, and these are verbs, things that subject can do, things that noun can do. So you're still talking about the same subject. The fourth line is 4 words. That 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, kind of in order we can count. The 4 words should express a feeling. This can be a short phrase. So it can be a couple words put together to make a phrase like happy as a daisy or fun on the farm. Or it can be a series of words. The last line is 1 word. Uno, 1. And this one is a synonym for that first subject, that first noun. So let's try and practice this. We've got our rules right up here. And the first thing we'll want to do is give it its title. So we're going to call this our Cinquain poem. Easy peasy for this. You can change the titles later when you come up with your subjects, but for our notes right now, we're just going to call it our Cinquain. Now, that line 1 needs to be 1 word. So let's think. A noun, something I can talk about. I'm going to go with the word motorcycle. Motorcycle. Okay, so now I've got my subject. So everything that comes underneath this will be about the motorcycle. So my second line needs 2 words. And these are adjectives. And they need to describe my motorcycle. So let's think. Words that a motorcycle makes me think of that are adjectives are noisy and fast. So I've got 1 line here and 2 lines. There's my second line. So now we're going to make my third line. The third line needs 3 words, and these need to be verbs. Things that the motorcycle can do. So a motorcycle is often racing, and a motorcycle can be climbing hills. That's kind of fun. And a motorcycle can sometimes crash. Now, you'll notice this one kind of got a little off, so what I'm going to do is center it because I would like this one to be centered. It doesn't have to be. It's a personal choice with this one. So we said racing, and we said climbing, and we said crashing. And you'll notice each of these is separated by a comma because we are making a list. So it's similar to that. Now our fourth line, 1, 2, 3, 4, our fourth line needs to have 4 words, and this can be a short phrase. So it needs to be about a motorcycle. Now a motorcycle has 2 wheels and it's lots of fun, so I'm going to say fun on 2 wheels. It is a phrase that expresses a feeling, fun, about what we're doing with 2 wheels. Our last line needs 1 word. 1 word, and it needs to be a synonym for the subject. This can be hard. So you're going to have to think. You can use your synonym, your thesaurus for a little help sometimes. For motorcycle, a synonym, something that means pretty much the same thing, would be a dirt bike. And that is my Cinquain poem.